Thiago Messi has received a lot of criticism for being privileged, lucky, and not living up to his name. But Thiago has already shown a lot of promise for a 9-year-old. He's on track to become a professional footballer and follow in the footsteps of Lionel Messi. Stay tuned to find out why Thiago Messi is better than you think. Some things just run in the family. When footballing legends have kids, everyone wants to see if they turn out like their parent. And for Thiago Messi, that couldn't be truer. At just 9 years old, he has already shown impressive performances in playing at two of the most prestigious clubs in the world. Thiago has played at both Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain following his father. At Barcelona, he was part of the FC Barcelona Escola Academy when he was very small, but he clearly showed some skills to the manager there because he was promoted to La Masia when he was 7 years old. If you don't know what La Masia is, it is one of the most prestigious football schools in the world. It is where Barcelona trains the next generation of players to eventually promote to their senior team. Lionel Messi went through the school, and it is designed to fine-tune all of the skills that a future footballer needs. Thiago Messi attended the school with another Barcelona player's son, Benjamin Suarez, who is the son of striker Luis Suarez. Another kid in the group was Gerard Piqué's son, Milan Piqué. Can you imagine that future team? They might be able to replicate the glory that their three fathers achieved together. By all accounts, Thiago was developing well at the school. In his first 2 matches, he managed to score a few goals and sort of his greatest skill, dribbling. He has clearly had some practice with his father, who is a master of dribbling past opponents. This is the most amazing thing about young Thiago. He has the awareness to move around defenders and find openings in the other team. This is very similar to his father when he was just a child. There are videos of an 8-year-old Lionel Messi dribbling, shooting, passing, and scoring goals. He even scored a curling free kick. It's clear that even from that age, Lionel Messi was something very special. He had the instincts of a mature player and was confident in himself to get past those other players. That's exactly what Thiago has shown from a young age. He doesn't quite have the same speed and agility as Lionel, but he's getting there. But hey, we shouldn't compare young Thiago to his legendary father too much. Lionel Messi has been described as a once-in-a-lifetime talent who is simply on a higher level than most of his opponents. He went on to break record after record during his 18 years at Barcelona and still holds them. He has the highest number of goals in La Liga, the most goals in one season, the most direct free kick goals, and the most assists. We could just go on and on, but you get the idea. There is no question that he has left a big impact on football, and from the footage of Lionel playing when he was just a boy, it looks like he was simply born with it. He didn't have to develop and train his techniques like most players. That's why it's just not fair to compare Thiago with his father. Thiago is already a good all-round footballer and he is not in the level of Lionel. He probably will never be, but that doesn't mean that he can't still be a very successful footballer. Some players don't even start playing until much later in life. Jamie Vardy, who is one of Leicester City's top goal scorer, didn't start playing football seriously until he was 23. He made it to the Premier League when he was 27 and had incredible success. So Thiago has a very solid foundation and is already miles ahead of what a lot of professional footballers were at his age. And how old is he again? He's only 9. I mean, I was watching PewDiePie when I was 9. Kidding. So let's get to the bottom of it. How did Thiago Messi get so good? It's the eternal question, genetics or environment. People have said that Thiago is lucky to have all the money and connections that Lionel Messi provided him with. That is true, but the most valuable thing that Thiago has is Messi's training. Lionel Messi genetics, yeah, it must have helped him a little, but there has been a lot of training as well. A few videos posted to social media show Lionel Messi playing football with his 3 sons. He's passing the ball to them, dribbling with them, and showing them the right technique. Getting this kind of world-class training is something that most people could never afford. But for Thiago, he gets it for free and whenever he wants. Lionel Messi constantly gives Thiago tips and advice to improve his football. And it doesn't hurt that at the back of their Barcelona mansion, they had a football pitch. I mean, how many people do you know with a private football pitch? For Thiago to be able to practice with his father is a big advantage. And the same is true for Cristiano Ronaldo's son. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr is a force to be reckoned with. He has wowed spectators when he played for the Juventus youth team and has now moved to Manchester United following his father. Junior has the same access that Thiago has. His father trains his son on his backyard football pitch just like Messi. In an Instagram picture, Ronaldo shared some photos from a training session and he captioned it, present and future. But Ronaldo has been realistic with his son's chances of making it professional. He said that Junior is fast and driven, but that to be a footballer, it takes a lot of dedication. He is still unsure if his son will have enough drive to make it to the top, but he hopes that he will. Surely Lionel Messi feels the same. He knows how much hard work and sacrifice it takes to make it to the big stage. Lionel joined Barcelona's youth team when he was just 12 years old and proved himself worthy of promotion every step of the way. Thiago is just a kid, so he has to be wherever his parents are living. For now, with Lionel's contract at PSG, they live in Paris and Thiago also plays with PSG, but this could could change if Lionel moves club or retires. If he moves club, Thiago would have to join a new team and adapt once again. This is not easy for a young footballer, and it may hurt his chances of developing. His father was lucky that he stayed with Barcelona throughout his entire development and the majority of his career. The worst case scenario is that Lionel Messi decides to retire. He's already 34 years old and his performance at PSG has not been up to the standard that he used to. It has been widely reported that he's unhappy at the club and would be open to transferring somewhere else. The fans of PSG are also unhappy and have even booed Messi in recent matches. But if Lionel Messi decides to finally hang up the boots, what does this mean for Thiago? Will he still have a place at top clubs like PSG, or was it just a part of the contract with his father? It's unlikely that Thiago would stay at PSG after his father leaves, but lucky for him, Lionel is one of the most respected players in the world. Thiago will have no trouble securing a spot at hundreds of other clubs internationally. Barcelona might even be open to taking him back to La Masia. Lionel was in tears when he had to say goodbye to the club after they had run out of money, but it's clear that there is still a deep connection there. Head coach Xavi, who played alongside Messi for many seasons, has said that the doors are open to Messi for a return to the Catalan club. It seems a little far-fetched, but then again, so did the idea of Ronaldo returning to Manchester United. Who knows what the future holds? One thing that is certain is that Thiago's future is linked to his father. Another rising talent who could be playing alongside Thiago Messi one day is Enzo Vieira, the son of the Real Madrid player Marcelo. But how does he stack up against other young stars? Check out our video on how good is Marcelo's son actually to find out just that. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video, and I will catch you in the next one.